Hey everyone, welcome back to your Astro Week. Who's hot this week? Horoscopes for the week of November 21st to 27th, 2016. That I write for the Echo newspapers and good old Supernatural, Kamloops, BC. Hi everyone, I'm Sonny. There's not a lot of blah blah today, but if you want to skip it and head directly to your sign, then go ahead and click on the link in the description box below. And of course, thanks everyone for liking and sharing all of the and watching, of course, all of the astrological list videos that I've been putting up. I've been having a lot of fun with that. And thanks for, watching the Donald Trump video. Well, it didn't start out as a Donald Trump video. It started out as a U.S. election video. But thanks for watching that. Thanks for sharing that. I really appreciate it. And I don't know, maybe I'll make another one about him. See what's going on. See if anything goofy is going to happen in his life. But we'll see. This is a busy week. Oh, it was my birthday yesterday. Thank you everyone for the birthday wishes. I super appreciate it. I had a wonderful day. And back to work today. That's just the way the action plays out. Alright, enough blah blah. No, I can blah blah all day. Alright, here we go. The overview for the week of... so thanks everybody for the birthday wishes. And thanks for watching the videos. Alright, next. Here we go, the overview for the week of November 21st to 27th, 2016. First, the sun's going to be in the sun, okay? The sun's what shines a light on things, it's things we're going to be looking at. And anyways, the sun is moving over into optimistic and doesn't like to be controlled. They're really fast, and they're not exactly ADD like Aries, but they don't like waiting around, and that is Sagittarius. Oh yeah, interesting note. We are moving into the holiday season, and Sagittarius is a jovial sign. They like jokes, and so a light is going to be shed on all of this, which is not so weird because we're moving into the holiday season. Astrology is not that, it's not that weird when you think about it. Anyways, next, the moon is going to be in balance, fair play, definitely judging, and absolutely stunningly beautiful Libra. This means, the moon's going to be in Libra towards the mid to the end of the week, and when it gets there, we're all going to not necessarily soften our stance, so to speak. Libra is not like a soft sign by any stretch of the imagination. They're pretty tough. But we are going to add a bit of elegance and grace to our conflicts. So watch out in advance for arguments or things that are definitely no, but they're very sugar-coated. So messages next week, or your mood towards the end of the week anyways, is going to be, well, I'll tell you what it's going to be in a second. It's pretty aggressive, but everything is going to be sugar-coated and somewhat diplomatic towards the end of the week. Libra, they can get a little aggressive, they can get a little violent, of course, but by and large, Libra wants harmony and to some degree peace as well. Sometimes not, Libras. Anyways, Mars, and this is the interesting one for the week, one of the interesting ones. Mars is now in Mars, the active, outward, violent, sometimes violent, physical energy is in revolutionary Aquarius. You guys seeing signs of this all over the world? Just saying. Alright, well, Mars is going to be there for, according to this chart, oh man, it's going to be there for another couple of weeks. So you can expect disruptions and social unrest right across the planet for the next couple of weeks. And then it's going to move into Pisces, which is a time of healing and supporting the underdog. But until we get there, we're here. So everybody, be careful when you step on each other's toes. And I know there's going to be a lot of toe stepping. Isn't toe stepping dancing, Sonny? Maybe. Whatever. And finally, Venus, the planet of attraction, is still in Capricorn. So Capricorn themes are definitely in play. And Capricorn's about control, right? So when Venus, you're not going to get like lots of stuff if that's Sagittarius and Leo. When Venus is there, you're attracting a lot. In Capricorn, you're attracting something different, something a little more refined. Wherever it falls in your chart, if it's in your relationship sector, you're going to attract someone who's more refined, maybe someone older. That's one of the things in astrology. When Venus is in Capricorn, it's a sign of attracting a relationship with someone who's older than yourself, or someone who's more wise than you are. Or it's quite interesting because Sagittarius is the part of the chart which deals with higher learning. But it's Capricorn that we associate with attracting someone older and wiser than ourselves. So be aware of that, because that could definitely happen depending on where it falls in your chart. Like falls in your money sector, I don't see you attracting an older and wiser form of income, but like whatever. Anyways, that's the action on that. So revolutionary energy continues to be the theme for the next little while. There's Venus is going to conjunct Pluto coming up shortly. Not that anybody really cares about the nerdy part of the astrology. I think you just really care about what's going on with the planets, some of the planets. But when that happens, there's a high possibility that you're going to attract something that's going to change your life. When the planet interacts with Pluto, it's usually a very painful life transformation. But Venus is going to soften the edge on that. So wherever it falls in your chart, you can expect. So in the next couple of weeks, revolution energy is going to continue. There are going to be riots, not riot, we haven't seen any riots, but protests around the world. And attraction is going to have a shift that is going to be life-changing for many of you. And if it is, please leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure the rest of our viewers would absolutely love to hear about it. And that's the action on the overview. Next, let's get to some fan mail. Well, let's not read any fan mail. I read that to the kids. Here's some comments left on some of the videos. The last video I did was who's the most arrogant sign, and the next one coming up is who's the most shy sign. Shy, introverted. It's not really the same, but I lumped it in together. And that's an interesting one actually, but you'll see it in a couple of days when it comes out. And I know I still have a couple more seduction ones to write. They're kind of fun. And maybe I'll put another video out about what might happen to Donald Trump in the next couple of months. Anyways, that's the action on that. Let's have a look at some of these lists. So, Justina Cerullo writes in on the most arrogant list. She writes in her list. And this is an interesting list. I thought this was kind of neat. And you guys may or may not agree with it. I think it's neat. And she's got the fixed signs on here as well, but here we go. Number 6, Libra, because Libra comes in at number 6 totally. Libra is totally arrogant. Can be. Number 5, Scorpio. Oh my God, with no question. I remember Zing used to say when she first met me, she thought I was arrogant and dismissive. I took it as a compliment. Number 4, Capricorn. Oh, definitely. When Capricorn is bad, they are bad. Number 3, Taurus. That's an interesting one. I'm not sure if I had a Taurus on the list or not. But yeah, for some people, Taurus's stubbornness can be considered arrogant, absolutely. Number 2, of course, Leo. Leo, you got your reputation, but like when you're good, you're good. And numero uno on Justina's list is Aquarius, and I'm not going to dispute that one. Alright, next I've got another one from one of our Sunny Siders, one of our viewers here, from Karan Fatima. Karin is a real name, but it's not, whatever. She writes in, this is an interesting one. She says some of the signs are externally arrogant, while others, like they're in your face about it, while others keep it internally, they're quiet, they seem stoic or placid or whatever, but like they're internally arrogant. And I totally agree with this. This is wonderful, a wonderful comment. I super appreciate it. So number 6, she has Cancer, and she says they are internally arrogant, and I'm not going to dispute that one. Cancer is totally internal, and they're like, when they think they're good, they sure think they're good. Number 5, she has Sagittarius, external. Sagittarius is definitely external. They're definitely arrogant at times. My sister's a Sagittarius. Okay, number 4, Aquarius, external and internal. Okay, good luck, Aquarius. But interesting here, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. And there's another one that says external and internal. Okay, numero 3, number 12. Scorpio, external. Scorpio's totally externally arrogant. They come off as so cold, it's not even funny. Libra, internally arrogant. Number 2, yes, Libra, just like Scorpio, you know, like Libra will stand back and judge you and go, meh. They'll say, they'll try and steer the conversation with pretty words and a pretty dyad, but the truth be told, they got some ugliness going on. It's like that head. I think they're beautiful though, and I like the ugliness there. Anyways, number 1, she has ranked Capricorn for internal and external. It's neat because both Capricorn and Aquarius are ruled by Saturn, and they are definitely some bad dudes at times. So thanks, Corinne. I totally appreciate your list as well. And to everybody who wrote in, who left their own list, what's up? Thank you very much. We couldn't, we're in this together, and I totally appreciate it. All right, let's get down to some horoscopes here. All right. So, I usually write a thing. I didn't write a thing. Anyways, here we go. Here are the Stargazer horoscopes from the Echo newspaper that are for the Echo newspapers for the week of November 21st to 27th, 2016. All presented by thesunnyside.net. Dear Aries. Aries, foreign shores become highlighted as vacation plans come into view. Love smiles as your social circle and public life continue to expand. Right? You guys got that? Aries, you got that? Expand. Okay. Alright, yeah. Expand. Alright. Bumps in the road lead to a surprise business proposal. Alright, so Aries, you're doing very well publicly. You're coming off as the belle of the ball when you're outside and strangers are walking up to you. But for some reason, okay, and the foreign shores means exotic and higher learning comes into play as well. But your real, and actually while you're out and about in the next week and a half, there's a high possibility you're going to bump into someone who's going to change your life. So keep your eyes open. But having said all of that, if that doesn't happen, you can expect to have some conflict with your friends. So just be cool with that. Dear Gemini. Oh no. Dear Taurus. One of my favorite signs. Taurus. Sharing becomes a challenge that can impact your finances. Seriously? Oh yeah, seriously. Okay. Tending the store for extended hours has filled you with pride, but it doesn't necessarily mean you own the goods. You got that, Taurus? Wisdom arrives from an exotic source. Enough said. Don't be so greedy, Taurus. Alright, dear Gemini. Attraction uncovers a financial opportunity you may have missed. I'm Gemini rising. Seriously? Oh, God. Just look at this chart. I see that Saturn in Sagittarius, and I'm like, ain't no love for Du Soleil sitting here. Gemini rising, ain't no love for you. Alright. But money is good. Joint money is good, Gemini. Anyways. Okay, Gemini. Attraction uncovers a financial opportunity you may have missed. New light is shining on an old love. That's interesting. It's time for a second chance. Yeah, well, the sun is going into your relationship sector, spending, and it's going to shed some light on it. And you might, old lovers, new lovers might pop up, but like Saturn is there saying thanks for coming out. So we'll see how that plays out. Next, dear Cancer. Love potentials continue to call, but it's a battle between fun and finishing the chores. Budget your time and you should be able to please your tightening schedule. Joint finances cause fits. You got that, right? Cancer, you're definitely attracting relationships right now. Like, you are the belle of the ball. But, you might aggressively be pursuing some kind of joint finances, or you might be wrapped up in some kind of legal thing right now. And it looks like there's a fight going on, so you got to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Cancer, your habit, daily routine is all coming into play here. So you're going to definitely have to budget your time. All right, dear Leo. Leo. It may feel like the world is currently against you, but this will pass in 2 weeks. Yeah. Oh, Leo. Yeah, it's going to pass in 2 weeks. Stick to your plans and keep meeting new faces. Have patience, Leo. Your journey has just begun. Don't fight with everybody. There's fighting with your partners is what I'm seeing. Just be cool with that. It's better than Gemini. Gemini's they got no partners to fight with. Alright, next. Dear Virgo, an abundance of energy becomes available to plan your next journey. Good, go for it. But love is favoring a second look at the one you're currently on. Alright, cool. Home problems reach ahead and it's time to take action. Oh man, Virgo, seriously? Oh, Virgo, great money. Oh, money's going to be awesome for the next couple of months. So, like, keep pushing it. Oh, yeah, that's the deal. Virgo, you don't have to start anything new right now. Like, it's going to cause you fits. This is business time, you know? And I know you're not starting anything new, but you're planning to start something new. Which for Virgo is like starting something new, you know? Roll with what's working, you know? You had so many yeses in 2016. Push them more, push them more. You don't need any new stuff. Just keep doing what you're doing and let it grow. So enough of that. I'm not gonna preach to Virgo today. But Virgo, man, Jupiter in your second house. This is money time. Push with work. Go with what works, you know? When it starts to move over, then you can get creative and then you can start spreading your word on a new project. But now, just push, push, push. Dear Libra, luck is favoring all things Libra, but don't go crazy at the casino. Alright? Home and family bring unexpected rewards. Team up with someone close and bring a creative project to life. Alright, check this out, Libra. I was asked why everything good is happening to Libra, and that's because Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is in Libra's first house. So it's going to be crossing your sun. When it crosses your sun, one of the first things you have to watch out for is gaining weight. Alright? Okay? Just deal with it. That's what, it's a good thing and it's bad. Second thing, it makes you super lucky. Super, super, super lucky. Alright? That is totally lottery ticket time, and there's a high possibility that you're going to win. And it's expansion. So all things Libra are getting bigger and bigger and bigger right now, you know? Look at the world. The world wants balance, and the world wants balance in a big way. That's what we're seeing. Okay, now here's where you got to be careful, you know? For the next 2 weeks, don't worry, you're going to be lucky for a while, right? But do it now, okay? Anyways, but having said all of that, all right, the Mars, the planet of active energy and the one that causes disruptions in the flow around us, it's in your house of, your astro sector of creativity, children, and gambling. So, careful at the casino. You're lucky right now, you know, don't go cuckoo bananas. You know, in 2 weeks, when all this passes on and it goes into your, your chores and your daily work, and you're gonna get super busy. You're gonna get super busy in a couple of weeks, Libra. But that's when you hit the casino. Right now, buy some lottery tickets. Dear Scorpio, reach out and ask. Coffee, Sonny, you write the? Oh, yeah, I do. Ask what, Sonny? Alright. Reach out and ask. An innocent conversation leads to an entirely new and prosperous adventure if you're savvy enough to catch on. You must absolutely be rocking the ganj today de soleil. Oh. Or maybe not. Alright, or maybe not. There we go. Scorpio. Okay. An innocent conversation leads to an entirely new and prosperous adventure if you're savvy enough to catch on. So Scorpio, holy smokes. Towards the end of next week, and maybe next weekend, you're going to have a conversation that's going to change your life. Deal with, leave the comments in the comment section below. You got that? Next, Scorpio, watch your finances and don't overspend. It's Christmas time. Sun's in Sagittarius. Alright. Don't overspend. Discipline on the financial front. Restraint will be required. Alright? Talk to people, Scorpio. Keep your eyes open. Dear Sagittarius. Oh, typo. Ha ha ha. But I didn't set this one off yet. Okay. Sagittarius, get to the gym. I'm not knocking anything. I think you look absolutely beautiful. Like, I really, you know I do. But like, watch the, anyways, get to the gym. Because the spotlight will be arriving shortly, and you're gonna want to look your best. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay, keep your eyes open for a very big score in the financial arena. Sagittarius, you're gonna have something happen in the next week and a half that's gonna change your financial outlook, and it might change it forever. You know, very change. This kind of change is usually quite painful, but Venus is here, so it might turn out to be something quite pleasant. Keep your eyes open, be extremely cautious, and congratulations. You know, whatever you're working on, whatever you're going for, just go for it, you know? You're gonna succeed. And get to the gym, because you're gonna wanna look good when everybody says, good job. Dear Capricorn! Capricorn, you are currently attracting love and admiration, but finances are raising some questions. Just when you thought you were finally finished and ready to move on, a light shines once again on your past. So, I don't know if it's, well, I guess I do know. Let's have a look. No, it's not good or bad. It's just bringing up the past. For the next little 2 weeks or so, your Capricorn, your past is going to be highlighted. What is the deal with the light? Okay, so I attract the light. All right, I get it. I get it. I haven't written any meditations in a while, and I still... Okay. All right. All right, so Capricorn, you are attracting right now, okay? So, admirations, accolades, you've done a good job. You're going to continue to do a good job. So, you know, be gracious, of course. Just know in advance that people are going to be asking about your past. And it may be good, may not be good, doesn't really matter. Just be cool with everything. Dear Aquarius, that secret affair has the potential to change your life if you let it. Oh, it sure does. Friends may currently be difficult, but at least one of them is working behind the scenes to make your life better. So it might be a little rough. So like something is really cooking up right now, Aquarius, and it could be life-changing. So keep your eyes open for that. And although there might be some problems with friends, at least one of them's looking out for you. And that brings us to dearest Pisces. Friends to the rescue. You've been remarkably successful at championing your own cause, but you can only do so much by yourself. It's time to rally the troops and seek the assistance of your social network. Look at all the light coming out. I love it, actually. Alright, and that brings us to the reason why we're all gathered here today, and that is to watch Sonny make face shadows. Alright, what did we do? Alright, this week's lucky and love signs are Libra and Aries, with Cancer and Capricorn heating up fast. And I think Jordan just walked in. Hey, Jade.
Sorry.
It's all cool, just finishing up here. Alright, and that... As for everyone else, okay, I'll just say it again. This week's lucky and love signs are Libra, Aries, with Cancer and Capricorn heating up fast. As for everyone else, be a super amazing, fantastic wing, and pick up the check, yo. From the sunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful week. Thanks for the birthday wishes, everyone, and I'll see you soon.